Personal branding for introverts. How to shine without shouting. If you are an introvert, watch this video. Chances are the phrase personal branding makes you want to crawl under a rock. The idea of promoting yourself, networking at loud events, or constantly posting on social media probably feels about as appealing as a root canal. I've heard that said many times. But here is the truth. Being an introvert doesn't mean that you can't build a powerful personal brand and articulate it. In fact, some of the most influential people in business in the world, from Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, to Warren Buffett, are all introverts who've mastered the art of authentic self-promotion. That's what it is. Hello, I'm Martin Buckland. I'm an executive career management practitioner. And over the last 30 years or so, I have helped many introverts get on with their career. Numerous introverts meet or exceed their career goals. That's what my mission is, to help them. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a personal brand, a compelling personal brand that resonates with employers and clients. It has to resonate with people at both sides without shouting, without someone you're not, or without exhausting yourself in the process. Personal branding is a part of your life. Doesn't matter whether you're an extrovert or an introvert. The introvert's advantage, what is it? Before we dive into the strategies, let's flip the script on introversion. Society often treats being introverted like a professional handicap. It's not, but that's completely backwards. As an introvert, you possess natural qualities that are incredibly valuable in today's workplace. Don't think you cannot work in today's workplace. You bring a lot as an introvert. So deep thinking, while extroverts might speak first and think later, I do that. You process information thoroughly. This makes you excellent at strategic planning, problem solving, and providing thoughtful insights. So think of it that way. That's a great advantage. Authentic relationships. You prefer quality over quantity in relationships. This means you do not connect with someone. It has to be genuine and meaningful. Exactly what employers and clients are looking for. So don't just go and connect with anybody. Even extroverts should do that. You should have an audience. So your listening skills. In a world full of noise, your ability to truly listen is your superpower. You pick up on details that perhaps others will miss, understand unspoken needs, and you make people feel heard. And that's important. Your written communications. Many introverts excel at written communications. In our digital first world, this is incredibly valuable for an employer, for content creation, email marketing, and professional correspondence. Another differentiator, communication, written communication is so key. The key is learning to market these strengths authentically, not trying to become someone you're not. And don't do that. And even if you're an extrovert. So redefining your personal branding. Let's explore that a little bit further. When most people think personal branding, they picture someone constantly posting selfies, name dropping, name dropping at networking events, or giving flashy presentations. That is not personal branding. That is not personal branding. That is performance. So, true personal branding, the heart of personal branding is about clarity, consistency, and connecting. Clarity, consistency, and connecting. Clarity, knowing exactly what value you bring and who you serve. Consistency, showing up authentically across touch points. The connection, building that genuine relationship, a meaningful, genuine relationship based on mutual value. For introverts, this actually is easier than traditional look at me marketing. So it helps you understand and helps you market yourself based on the substance over the spectacle. So introverts think and act totally differently to extroverts. The introverts branding toolkit. Let me go in a deep dive into your toolkit. Here are seven practical strategies that work with your introverted nature, not against it. Strategy number one: lead with your work, not your personality. Lead with your work, not your personality. Instead of trying to be the loudest person in the room, let your work speak for itself. Document your projects, your case studies, and other results. Create a portfolio that tells the story on exactly who you are and the impact you have made. So here's the action step. This week, write down 3 specific examples of problems you have resolved or value you have created for your employer. These become the foundation of your brand story. Strategy number 2: master the one-on-one. Forget networking events with hundreds of people. That's not your venue. Focus on coffee chats, informational interviews, and small group conversations where you can fit in naturally and excel and make an impact. So action step would be to reach out to one person in your industry for a 20-minute informational interview. And most people are willing to go to that route. So come prepared with some very thoughtful, thought-provoking questions, not a sales pitch. Never ask for a job. Even if you are in a job search, you need to just get that information, take it on board. Strategy number 3: become a content curator. You don't have to create everything from scratch. Share interesting articles with your thoughtful commentary. There's many interesting articles in your industry from the websites that are trade magazines or magazines talking about your industry and what's happening today. This positions you as someone who stays current and thinks critically about those very important industry trends. So what is the action step? This is something that people don't know. Set up Google Alerts. Google Alerts, they're free for 5 topics in your field. Share one article per week with a brief insight about why it matters. Google Alerts are will be your great best friend. Strategy number 4, write your way to recognition. Start a professional blog. Contribute to industry publications. They are always looking for writers, always looking for articles, or even write a thoughtful LinkedIn post. That is crucial because you've got a huge global audience. Writing allows you to craft your message carefully and showcase your expertise. So, what is the action step here? Write one 500-word piece about a lesson you've learned in your career and publish it somewhere within your target audience who will see it. Strategy number 5, leverage behind the scenes networking. That's so crucial. Instead of working the room of it at events, volunteer to help organize that networking event. And then you will meet the key people who are also organizing that event in a natural, low pressure, non-committal environment while you're contributing value. So the action step here would be find one professional event or conference, and there's conferences all over the place, all over the world, that need volunteers in your industry. Each industry has their own conferences. Offer to help with registration, social media, or content creation. Bring your value to that conference. Strategy number 6, create intimate thought leadership. Host small roundtables, lead book clubs, or facilitate discussion groups in your area of expertise. This positions you as a thought leader, a leader while playing to your strengths. So, what is the action step here? Propose leading a lunch and learn session at your company or within your designation or your other associations that you belong to. Organize a small mastermind group in your industry. There's so many options available today, and they can be online, they can be in person. Strategy number 7, be strategic about social media. You don't need to post daily selfies or go live every week. Focus on specific platforms where your audience spends time. Now, obviously, for the bulk of the people, it's going to be LinkedIn. Create a content calendar that feels manageable. Here's your action step. Choose one platform and commit posting valuable, that's the key word here, valuable content twice a week for the next month. That will raise, if you're on LinkedIn, that will raise your Google ranking on LinkedIn too. And that's very important when people are looking for you. So build your brand message. Now let's put all this together with a clear brand message. Every introvert needs to be able to articulate 3 things. What are those 3 things? Number 1, what you do, not your job title, but the value you create. Number 2, who you serve, your specific audience or market. Number 3, what makes you different, your unique perspective or approach. Here's a simple framework you need to embrace. I help, and in the target audience, achieve in the specific outcomes, fill that in by your unique method or perspective. You need to fill that in. So, for example, I help overwhelmed marketing managers and executives create more effective campaigns by using data storytelling and consumer psychology. The key is making this feel authentic. Authenticity is the crux of personal branding. If it sounds like corporate jargon or something you would not never actually say in your own verbiage, then keep refining it, refine it, refine it, refine it. Practice this message until it becomes second nature to you. The more confident you are, the better it's going to be, especially if you're an introvert. You'll use it in networking conversations, on your LinkedIn profile, and in job interviews. So maintain your energy. You have to have high energy. Don't flounder or whatever. You need to have that high energy. Here's what nobody tells you about personal branding as an introvert. It's not just about strategy, it's about the energy. So see if you can really pump that energy, the energy management through you. Batch your branding. Batch your branding activities. So instead of doing a little each day, dedicate specific blocks of time to create content, network, or social media. This prevents the constant drain of looking around for switching between different jobs or whatever, and it allows you, you're far more productive. So switching between promotional and regular work. So set your own boundaries. You don't have to say yes to everything. Don't have to say yes to every networking event or speaking opportunities, but the more visibility you get, the better it's going to be for you. So choose the ones that align with your goals and your energy levels. Choose the ones that align with your goals and your energy levels. Find your recovery rituals. After any branding activity, have a plan for recharging. Introverts need to do that. Maybe it's a quiet walk, doing some reading, or simply some time alone. Remember, quality over quantity. One meaningful connection is worth more than 10 surface level interactions, and that applies to extroverts too. One well-crafted piece of content is better than 10 throwaway posts. Same for extroverts. Building that personal brand, building your personal brand as an introvert isn't about becoming more extroverted. That's not what you want. It's about being visible, being more strategic, being more authentic, and being more intentional about how you share your value with the world. Each one of you listening today has value. I suspect that many people don't know their value. You don't need to shout out to be heard. You need to speak clearly, consistently, and to the right audience, the right people. Your introversion shouldn't hold you back from building a strong personal brand. It's actually can be your beneficiary. It can be your secret weapon for building a better person, a better networker, a better employee. So start with one strategy from today's video, and then pick the one that you felt most natural to you, and then execute it. Commit to trying it this week. When I'm coaching, I set my clients pretty demanding goals, and I want to see them execute it. If this video was helpful, subscribe for more career advice designed specifically for introverts. And in the comments, tell me which of these strategies are the most excited, you are the most excited to try. Remember, the world needs what you have to offer. You just have to find your own way to offer that. If you found this video helpful, please go to my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, and press the subscribe button and the bell button where you will be notified of all videos to come. In fact, I'm going to shoot a couple this afternoon. Press the subscribe button and the bell button, and there is a vast array of videos, not just on personal branding, but executive career management available for global executives and those who aspire to be business leaders. Now, I think I've got one comment here. Let me see what we've got. A comment here. Somebody's come on here. Oh, sorry, missed the first step. Okay, this will go on YouTube, Sandeep, and you will be able to watch it on my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, and that will be on my YouTube channel within about 10 minutes. So thanks for watching today. Have a great week, and remember, introverts and extroverts have their personal brand. It's just a different way of articulating it.